Hello family, welcome back to another video with me, Cynthia. Today is October, no it's not October, it's November 6th, 2023. We are we are so close to, not only close to Thanksgiving, but close to Christmas, which means that we are nearing the end of the year. So I'm glad you joined me on this day, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the vlogs that I've been doing with me and my family, or me and my daughter, or anything that I post. I'm always hoping that I can give you something inspirational, if not all the time, at least sometimes. That makes me happy. Knowing that I can do that for somebody, that makes me happy, because that's my goal. I want to see people happy. I want to see people strive. I want to see people be empowered. And it may not be every video that I do, because that's not how it goes. Sometimes our videos can probably be boring, but I can definitely say this: for any content creator that has others' best interest at heart, we mean what we post, and we mean what we do and how we do it, and all of that good stuff. We just try to be inspirational the best way we know how, even on those days that we feel like we're low in energy, but we still try to create content to make you happy, or to make you have something to gravitate to. That's definitely my goal. No matter how long it takes for my channel to grow, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna show up here no matter what. Even if I'm in the kitchen in there, even if I'm in the bathroom, even if I'm in my bedroom, even if I'm in the living room, I'm gonna show up. Even if I'm out there on the balcony, I want to show up for you guys any way I can. So I know on my last videos, or some of the last shorts that I recorded, I was a little drawn in by a certain thing, right? And my daughter and I, we were talking yesterday, and we were talking about, actually we weren't talking about it, I had to bring it out of her, and then that's how we got on the topic. She's quiet, she's not the conversationalist that I am. You have to bring it out of her. You see what she like to do, you know what I'm saying? And so we were talking about dating. I'll start with myself. Dating. How do I feel about dating? How I feel about dating? I want to date, but I want to date the man that I'm going to marry. I want to date my best friend, because I want my best friend to be my husband. That's who I want to date. And only then do I want to date. That is the only time I want to date, So in the meantime, in between time, what I do with my time, I get to know myself better. I ask God to allow me to stumble upon or come across what I need to come across for me, so I can get myself together. So when that time happens, I'm ready. And if I'm not gonna say 100%, for whatever the percentage that I'm not ready, that He allows me to be ready through the process, and whoever He sends to me in my life, that percentage that I'm missing, or He may be missing, that we can come together and make that percentage come through. You know what I'm saying? And we be one. Everything is not going to show up the way you think in life. It's not going to come the way you thought it was going to come. Ask me how I know. I know. Trust me. He had to show me that. I've gone through a lot. I've been through a lot. And a lot of times when you love differently, that doesn't mean everybody knows how to love like you love. I'm not even sure if it even goes like that, because I feel like everybody has something different to bring to the table. Now, when I say everybody has something different to bring to the table, yeah, I mean exactly that. But what I mean is, just because you love someone, that does not mean that you're supposed to start a relationship or marry that person. It goes further than love. Love has nothing to do with it. We were created to love. That is supposed to be inevitable, by the way. So I wouldn't say that because it's love or I care about this person or yada yada yada. You know how it goes. You know how when you're young and we start relationships because we love somebody or because we done had sex with somebody or we spend so much time with this person or we spend 1 or 2 years or 3 years with somebody and we think that this is the person. It is always not like it's not always like that. And sometimes as much as we want it to be, it's just not. And my daughter, she had to learn, and she's still learning different things as far as dating and being in a relationship. And yesterday when we was at Starbucks, we were on the subject. She asked me, she said, well, Mom, she said, how do you feel about me dating now? What do you think about the now? And I'm always honest with her. She's a grown woman. She's going to do what she want to do. She can do it how she want to do it, when she want to do it. She's a grown woman. But I told her, I said that as far as you dating to be dating or dating to be in a committed relationship, I said, I don't feel like you're quite ready to be in a committed relationship. Now, if you want to go out on a date with someone, that's another thing. But even in this time, it's so dangerous. You just never know who you're connecting with. You just never know who you're going to meet. You just never know. And it's scary. You know, this is my baby girl. I feel the same way about my son, but my son has his own family. And he's been in his relationship with his fiance. Jeremiah is 13, he'll be 14 in March. They've been together like 15, 16 years. That's how long they've been together. So I don't have to worry about him dating, So with my baby girl, it is so hard and it's so different. Let me tell you, almost gut-wrenching. Some things will take your breath away. And she's 25, but it never stops. It never stops. And not because she's mine. I know that there are some good young ladies out there. I just don't want her meeting the wrong energy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't want to be behind bars. I don't want to be behind bars. Giving the word behind the cell block. I don't want to do that. I don't. I want to be around for my grandkids. I want to be around for what I need to be around for at the time I need to be around for. And I don't want to do it in jail. But in all honesty, I told her I think that she needs to give God the time that God, give herself time to heal, to get through it. Because being in a relationship, it doesn't heal you from those things. You have to be healed first. You have to be happy first. She said, Mom, I think you're going to always feel like nobody's good enough for me as far as dating. I said, no. I said, because I want you to date. We're going to have to grow apart. But I want you to grow with someone that's genuine, that's going to love you genuinely, that's going to love your flaws, and vice versa for you. I want the person that's for you. I don't want you to meet somebody that's jealous of you, that's supposed to be your man, but all the time he's intimidated by you, because that's out there too, and you have to watch out for it. So it's hard. It's hard for us, but not too hard for God. So that's why I tell her, give yourself time. Give God the time that He wants with you before you try to jump in a relationship. Because when you jump in, as fast as you jump in, it's as fast as you can jump out of it in a way that you don't want to, Do I miss being in a relationship? I do. But what I don't miss is the dishonesty. What I don't miss is the deceit, the lies. What I don't miss is not being able to communicate effectively. I'm big on communication. That's the only way anything is going to work, is if you communicate. I don't care what it is. Let me tell you how deep my communication level is. And with this last relationship that I was in, man, it's been over now for maybe almost a year. Okay, I told you I would always be real here on this platform, right? And I am. Oh, wait. Sex. Yeah, we were having sex. Should I have been? Probably not. Because although we want to think that it brings you closer, it doesn't. Sex is just an act. And I told him, and I knew I blew him out of the water with it because I'm pretty sure he wasn't used to it. I said, when you shower, I need for you to use something that's not going to affect me. Ladies, if you understand where I'm coming from. I don't want to be in nobody's doctor's office with no yeast infection. I don't have I don't want to go through it. So I'd rather let you know to use something on your body parts that is safe and effective for me. He got quiet for a really long time. And all he could do was shake his head. I knew I shocked him a bit with that. But look, that's a part of me. That's a part of me. So fast forward to today, as far the ending of that relationship. Do I want to have sex with my future husband? My future husband, but will I have sex going in? Nah. I want him to get to know me. I want to get to know him. I want us to get to know each other, because when the sex is gone, when the sex is boring, or when there is no sex, because sometimes you may not want to, what you gonna do then? Sometimes you may not be in the mood to, what you gonna do then? I want that person that's gonna say, baby, let's go to Barnes & Noble. You know I love books. Let's go to Barnes & Noble. Baby, let's go to Starbucks. Baby, let's go to the coffee shop. I'm turned on then. I'm turned on. I'm not talking about sexually. I'm turned on mentally. I need somebody to make love to my mind. Yeah, I need that, because everything else I'm good with. I know how to get there. But I just want somebody to make love to my mind. You know, and I want to be that for my husband, my best friend. I told Jasmine yesterday when we were sitting at Starbucks, I told her, and if you watch the video, she laughed about it, and I did too, because I always tell her that. I said, God is going to bless my life with the desires of my heart, and the desires of my heart is to have those things that I just mentioned. You know, I want him to know that I love books. I want him to know that taking me to Starbucks or to a coffee shop turns me on. I want him to know that the little things about me are so important. Now look, that don't mean that I don't like the big things, but I'm talking about those intricate details about me. Yeah, I want that. She says stuff like, well, y'all bring me something back when y'all come back. No. I used to couldn't go nowhere without this child. You see how I keep calling her a child? She's not a child. She's a grown woman. And I say little girl because I think she's always going to be my little girl, no matter what. She says that she's not going to be bothered by the fact that I start dating, or I have somebody that I go to Miami with, or I go to Vegas with, or she'll be bothered. But she's going to have to get used to it, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it's happening as we speak. It just hasn't happened yet. So ladies, gentlemen, if you're listening, if you're watching this video, what is your dating life like? How do you feel about dating? Do you want to date again? Do you just want to be in a monogamous relationship? Do you just want to not put all your eggs in one basket? Do you want to date different females? Tell me about it. Let's talk about it. Stop being so shy. Post down in the comments. Like this video, share this video. When you share my videos or any other videos, it hits the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It gets out there to where it needs to be. You know, although I know God is going to make sure my videos go to where they need to be, any of the videos, they're going to go where they need to be. But I want you guys to communicate with me. Talk to me. I don't think I'm scary. Am I scary? I don't think so. Guess what's in this cup? You guessed it. It most absolutely is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this video because the grandbabies are gonna be here soon, and I'm so excited to see them. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And to all my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And to all my OGs, thank you so much. I love you. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. And I will see you guys in the next video, okay?